On this episode of Leaked, we have more images of those Disney 4 packs out of the packaging. Very nice clean shots. Also, if you're looking for some retro figures, menswear in Target in the US. Also, information regarding unboxing convention in Mexico, a rumor about a vintage collection, and we unbox this at the end. Because all this and more is coming up. Welcome to Usualmike Television Toy Showcase channel. I'm back. Yes, excellent stuff. I have a video from yesterday. You can check that out. That is my complete collection thus far of all the exclusives. I filmed that a few days back, and since then my hair's grown like freaking inches long. Unbelievable. Also, in the next video, hopefully you'll be able to hear a little bit clearer because I gave some money to a Chinaman for a very special battery for this. A shotgun microphone goes up on top. You'll hear me clear as a bell. The most perfect Aussie accent you'll ever hear. It's cultured. Anyway, onto the news. Okay, these images I'm going to show you now. I did a video as well, you know, that had a couple of the Commander Pyre and the Mountain Trooper and the Mouse Droid. You know, that pack someone got early and they sent me the pictures, wanted to remain anonymous. Fair enough, you can do that if you want to. These ones come from Madness80 on Instagram, but he didn't put them on his Instagram. He sent them to Jedi. They went to Kylo Collector, so that's how I found them. Kylo Collector puts them into a set where the pictures are all, there might be 4 images, he puts them all together in a collage. That's what I'm going to show today, so I'm not going to show individual shots all the time. So first one up, C-3PO, the Golden Man. This one is interesting because he's completely gold. There's no silver leg from A New Hope. This is pure gold, no red arm, pure gold. But have a look at the hinges on the arm. They have like a little joint on them that's sort of like, what do you want, a scaffolding point or something. It looks very intricate. It looks like you can manipulate his arms. He's got elbows. That's what I'm trying to say. Very cool. R2-D2. He's weathered. It's nothing we haven't seen before. Very similar to the 40th anniversary one, just a little bit weathered up, just a smidge. I don't know if they upsized it at all compared to the rest. I'll show you an image of them all at the end. Very cool. Next one, BB-8. He's weathered as well. This one on the top, if you have a look carefully, you'll see like little black dots, almost like mold. It looks really, really weathered. It's either really well done or really poorly done. In the eye of the beholder, whether you think this is good or bad. Next, this one looks pretty cool, I think so. This DJ Rex. This is that Star Tours one that I had no idea about until I put it in the packet, and everyone was saying, don't you know about Star Tours? And I said, no, I never saw the world. There's no such thing as Star Tours over here in Australia. Anyway, this is a cool looking 3-arm robot wearing the headphones. That's probably where it gets the DJ from. He's weathered as well, amazingly. So that's the droids. Moving on to Kylo. He has a black cape, and you can see there it's removed and it's standing up. That is exactly like Krennic's cape. Krennic, if you got the Black Series Krennic, he had a white cape. You could do the same thing, the Kylo one. Look at that. It is a little bit painted differently, and I think there's a little bit more articulation, that pose down the bottom there. It's got to be a little bit different from the other versions. They know that. They have to change it a little bit so we don't get the same, kind of like the Vaders. You get the same Vaders in each movie. There are slight differences within them. They will do the same with Kylo. Next, Commander Pyre. This is a very cool golden trooper. Comes with 2 weapons, one of them being gold. He is, if you don't know, in the TV series, what is it? Star Wars Resistance? Yeah, it's the cartoon. Almost forgot. I have him in 3.75 inch. This is the 6-inch one. We hope to see this individually packed. This is a cool looking trooper. People collect troopers. They want an army build. You want those kind of like, you'll have your 10 regular first order stormtroopers. You might throw in an executioner trooper, and you'll want Commander Pyre in there. That looks so cool with that gold one in there. Awesome. The Mountain Trooper. Now, I had an image of this also in my leak video from about a week ago. This is a much clearer picture, but this picture here looks real patchy in the weathering. It's like they just got every bit of white part of them just went splotch, splotch, splotch. It's like very lazy kind of weathering. It's not It's not like if you saw the Mud Trooper, the Han Mud Trooper, they weathered up his legs and that it looked like it was intentional. This just looks like it's done really splotchy. So I don't know, maybe every one of them would be different. This one here, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I was a little disappointed when I first saw that picture. I was like, could have been done better. Then the mouse droid. And this is an interesting one. I wanted to bring my little mouse droid that I had. It came in the Last Jedi pack with Hux. There's a little mouse droid in there. Couldn't find it. I've lost it. I want to bring it and show you what it looks like. This is a 6-inch version, this one, and very, very weathered. This is so weathered, in fact, it feels like to me, this is almost like yellow. It's like they've gone overboard with the weathering. But if that's what they want to do, that's the mouse droid. All these pics were via Jedi Insider. He's the insider of the Jedi. Excellent. And here's a picture at the end with all the droids together. This is from Madness80 on Instagram. Very cool. They look good together, don't they? They're very, very lovely to see them all together. You see them individually, it's like scene. You put them all together, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like when you've taken all your action figures out, which I don't always do, and you put them together on the shelf together. They look like a, you know, a good group pairing, whatever you want to call it. Next bit of info, the unboxing convention in Mexico. This is on August 2nd, 3rd and 4th. It's coming up later in the year, and they said in their little press release, put that image up on the screen. There it is, lovely. You have 3 Lukes, which is the Jedi Knight Luke, the Stormtrooper Disguise Luke, and the X-Wing Pilot Luke. And the Jedi Knight one with his lightsaber seems to be glowing, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's just for the picture, so don't think you're going to get a glowing one. Also in the image is the prototype Vader, and in the front, Boba Fett. And Boba Fett looks tiny, and they've scaled down the 6-inch one to fit in with the 3.75 inch, and people are saying, is it a 3.75 inch Boba Fett we're getting? Technically, yes, but not this one. The one we're getting is going to be part of the vintage re-releases. Remember those fan channel ones? We're going to get the Boba Fett from that eventually. This one is the Kenner. It's the, what do they call it? The colorway. The Kenner colorway. What the? Anyway, I called it once upon a time in a video the original Palatoy, which is what they call it in the UK. Palatoy was the brand that didn't have Kenner over there, and that was the color scheme they had. This going back to the old one. This is a 6-inch figure. This is going to be awesome and available in Mexico. So I have a big audience in Mexico. Mexico! Love you guys. I know you guys are interested in this news. I hope you can get to that convention. If you do, send me lots of pictures. Love yous. Awesome. So Boba Fett available outside of the US. Wonderful. As well as those I mentioned as well. The Destiny 3 pack, the Lukes, and the prototype Vader, which it'll grow on me, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. It's a bit of a, yeah, prototype Vader. Protofail. Ugh. Next up, if you're looking for the retro collection in the US and you have never seen my videos before, welcome aboard. Welcome. Hit subscribe. You have to go to the menswear section. The menswear section for toys. Yes, because they've put them in. Here's a picture from Kylo Collector from Target in the menswear. And see the Father's Day thing? I didn't think of that because you guys have Father's Day in the US at a very different time. In Australia, we have our Father's Day in September. So you have got Father's Day coming up, put it in the Father's Day section. There you can get the Han Solo Stormtrooper. Very hard to get. I'd love to see that land in Australia, but awesome, as well as the retro collection stuff. The Luke should be there, the Death Star Escape version, and the board game featuring Tarkin, all there at Target in the menswear section. Check them out if you want to collect all the good Star Wars stuff that's come out recently. Final bit of news before we unbox our box is there's a rumor going around. Chuck this up on the screen. Ta-da! Looks like from the vintage collection we're getting a Yoda. That's all the info we got. That's it. That's the rumor. My thoughts are it's going to be the Last Jedi Force Ghost Yoda, which a lot of people will be like, really? I wanted the one from the prequels where he flies around on his little thing. No, it'll be that one because Disney owns it and Disney want that one to say they've got a Yoda in their name. That's why. That's just my thoughts and theories on that one. Let's get on to the unboxing. Today's package did the right thing. Did the PO Box 957 Lismore, New South Wales 2480. Yes, excellent. This comes from Dr. Scotty. Dr. Scotty reached out to me on Twitter and said, I'd like to send you an exclusive figure. And the funny thing is, when I was at the... it's addressed to Usualmike. And the lady at the post office said, how can I prove you're Usualmike? So I opened up my YouTube and showed my face, and you know that picture of me holding the stuff, which is the icon, the avatar that I use for YouTube, and she goes, yes sir, here's your package. Terrific stuff. I was gonna get it anyway. She was messing with me. Oh yeah! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Here we go. Oh, don't show them addresses. It's General Viz! Oh! And... ah, very cool. Lando. This is the blue shirt Lando. This is Cloud City boy. This is not this young fella here. This is the old man. Oh, I shouldn't say old man because he was only in his 30s when he made that. Look at that. That's fantastic. Lando. Awesome. And General Veers. Oh man. we got one of these coming up for a giveaway soon. Not this one. Thank you, Scotty. You're a legend. Awesome stuff. General Veers is he here? Walgreens exclusive. He is Walgreens. There, when we see Walgreens, or we hear about Walgreens in Australia, we don't know where they're going to land if we ever get them. Sometimes we never get them. If they are Walgreens, don't exist in this country ever. But wow, General Veers, minty fresh. Excellent. Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate your generosity and kindness. Thank you so much. Going into my collection. If you'd like to send fan mail, like I said, PO Box 957, Lismore, New South Wales 2480. And it's time to talk about the merch. Put those shirts up on the screen. Usualmike says hit, tap, slap, leaked, and Usualmike television t-shirts. All available on my Redbubble store. Link in the description down below. My affiliates, Mighty Heroes. For all your Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Transformers, and all sorts of TV and movies. Check them out today. Aussie subscribers only. Link in the description down below. And for all those hard to find exclusives, Aussie Sci-Fi Collectibles. They have some of the newest stuff landing now. They have all the hard to find figures you're looking for. Check them out today. Link in the description down below. If you'd like to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap the little bell for notifications, slap a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.